Alright guys, I'm going to show you my setup that I had last night, which was my first night on the trail. So, at this shelter, this is a Black Gap shelter, they got these brooms, and you just take that, and I just swept like about a quarter of the place, just swept everything out. I don't know what it is, it's not really dirt, they got this like gravel and sand almost just covering the floor, especially in the corners. You can't really see too well, but it's just sandy with a little bit of pebbles every now and then. So you just sweep all that out. Not so much like you're gonna feel it because you're sleeping on a pad, but you don't want your pad to get filthy and then have to carry that around. I'm sure it'd get around to you eventually. But this pad, like I thought this would feel like a rock because how thin it is. I don't know if it was just because I was tired last night, but it felt like a bag of feathers. I was able to sleep on my side on this thing, no problems. I think I ended up sleeping on my back because I've been trying to practice sleeping on my back in preparation for the trip, so I'm kind of used to it now. But I thought it would give me like hip problems and stuff sleeping on my side. Nope, not at all. The bag did kind of. I got some bruises on the back of my hips because I tightened the hip belt a little too much. And so let's see if I can show you. This frame here, it is really hard. Like, really hard. So when I tighten this part right here, oh, you can't see it. It's like, I don't even know. You can hear that. It's like a hard, I don't know if it's plastic or that part's metal, but that was like digging into my side. A little painful. I don't know why that's not padded. They got the pad right next to it, but it doesn't cover it. That was off to figure out the right adjustment for the hip belt, so I don't have that problem anymore. And yeah, I've been using my clothes bag for a pillow. Worked out great. This is the $20, well technically $40, comes with a pack of 2 Costco sleeping blanket, whatever you want to call it, quilt. And then I charged my phone while I was sleeping. Went from 30% to full and only used a fourth of one of my battery banks. They're let's see what bag is that in. They're these like dual ones that come with the stand. It's LY right there. LYLP. You got that glimmer from the bags. You can't see it too well, but yeah, that's what I did last night. It's like 10 o'clock right now. How do you turn this camera around so it's pointing at me? Can you? No, okay. Okay, well. Hey guys. It's like 10 o'clock. I got up at 6. Was like, there's no way I'm getting up. Went back to bed. Got up at 7. Used the bathroom. Went back to bed. And now, I think it's 9. Almost 9:30. And I was like, well, I better start eating. Wake myself up, get out of here. So that's what I'm doing. And that's about it. This is like a nice place. I mean, I Googled it trying to get here, seeing how far away it was. And there were some negative reviews, but I mean, it's not that bad. The privy, like you see there's a sign that's like where you use the bathroom. And then you just see this like never-ending trail. Not the most encouraging thing, but it's actually not that far away. It's like, I don't know, 1 minute walk. And I don't know if it's like a good idea to have the place where you eat, the park bench, right next to where you sleep. You know, because that's like the smell of bears and stuff right next to the smell of food right next to the smell of humans. You know, for bears and mice and whatnot, that's probably not the best idea. Like if they just had this bench right in the opening right there, that'd be fine. I don't know. But I've been enjoying it so far, and I'm gonna keep going. And hopefully, by the time I reach Neil's Gap, I feel the same, and I'm gonna, keep heading on. Don't think I'm gonna make it the whole trail though. Really thought I would be able to, but after starting hiking at 3 p.m. yesterday, in order to get to the shelter, I hiked until I think 11:10 p.m. So I was like 7 hours, right? I did not think it would take me 7 hours to hike 7 miles. I guess because it's so steep in some of these trails, and there's so many rocks, like you do go that slow. But I think if I just set a good pace, I won't get injured. But I don't think I'm gonna make it. Um, yeah, I have me like I planned it out, how much I'd have to walk, and I have to walk 8 miles for only the first week, and that was tough today or yesterday. And then I'm moving up to 16 miles, and I don't know if I'm gonna be ready for that, but we'll see. I'll make an update on how I feel about this plan I have for trying to make it. When in doubt, I'll just go as far as I can. And I know to be like a thru hiker, you got to do it all in 1 year or something like that. So I'm just gonna go back to school. I go to college, and then I'll just come to the trail for one of my breaks, like the longest one, and finish it. I should be close enough where 2 or 3 weeks, whatever it is, should be enough to let me finish the trail. Yeah. All right. Well, nice talking to you guys. See ya.